Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm back from me break, and I'm gonna be showing you how to make a Gorilla Tag fan game. Now, I'm assuming you already have Unity and the right updates with Android and all that. So once you have done that, as you can see, I've got my installs with Android and Windows. Anyways, on your project, you want to hit create new project. Click 3D core, unless it's already selected. If so, if it's got this blue blocks around it, you're fine. You want to enter the name of your game, so enter whatever you want. So something like, I know this is already a game, but Gorilla game. It's not a game, but anyways, you could just do something like that. Anyways, once you've created your project, hit create project. Don't worry about the location. Anyways, once you're in, you should see something like this. If so, that's perfect. So basically, what you want to click is click onto edit project settings and go to XR plugin management and click install XR plugin management. Okay, and wait for that to download, and it should look like this. Okay, so you'll now want to click open XR in the Windows bit. So here, this project is using the new input system package for the native pack from blah blah blah. Do you want to enable backends? Enable the backends. Doing so, restart the editor. Click yes. And now this should pop up again. And you just need to wait because it's just going to close your editor. And as you can see now, it's going to open it back up. Okay, right. Now once it's loaded on, you should see something like this. Project validation. You want to click fix. And then you want to click edit. And then on here, you want to change render mode from single pass to multi-pass. And go onto this list, click the plus, do Valve Index controller profile and Oculus Touch controller profile. Go to the Android, change single pass to multi-pass, click the plus, and do Oculus Touch controller profile. Go back to XR plugin management. This time, make sure you're on the Android. And click onto Oculus and wait for this to download. Okay, now once that's downloaded, to make sure it's downloaded, you should see a little tick by here and Oculus down here. I'm going to click on that Oculus and click onto the monitor, change single pass to multi-pass, go to the Android, change multi-view to multi-pass, and turn on low overhead mode. And target devices, you can keep it on Quest 2 and Quest Pro, but obviously some people now have Quest 3, so turn on Quest 3 if you want. And then you can click the X. And you can go to File and hit Save if you want to, just save the project. I'm going to go to Window, and Package Manager, it should bring up this. And you want to click the plus and do Add Package from Git URL. And type in com.unity.xr.interaction.toolkit. Just exactly like that. I'll leave it up on the screen for a couple of seconds. Okay, right. Then you want to click add and wait for it to install the package. So XR Interaction Toolkit. Click on to samples and click import starter assets. Now this is basically XR Interaction Toolkit. It just adds in VR. Now it should take you to this screen again, and on this screen you want to click starter assets. If it's not there and it looks like this, you usually want to click onto samples XR Interaction Toolkit, whatever version you're on. For me it's on 2.5.2. double click that, double click starter assets, and double click onto presets. Now every single one of these you want to do click up here, add to action-based continuous move provider. So, or whatever it says. Okay, now that we have done that, you can go onto your browser. I'm going to use Opera, and on your browser, you're just going to search up GitHub. Search up GitHub and go onto the first link. It should be github.com, and then from here you just want to click the menu and search, and then search Gorilla Locomotion. And then it's this one, another Axiom Gorilla Locomotion. And on here, you just want to click onto here, Gorilla Locomotion.unity package. And then click the download raw file button. And then it should download this. Now, you could drag it into Unity, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to right click, import package, custom package, go to your downloads, and now on here, I'm going to do Gorilla Locomotion. I'm going to click all, and then import. Then you just want to click reload. Okay, perfect. Now what you can do is delete your main camera, but go into resources, Gorilla Prefabs, Gorilla Rig, drag it into your hierarchy. Your hierarchy is this by here. This is your hierarchy. So don't worry about moving it around. But anyways, yeah, that is your hierarchy. And let me just change my layout to default. Anyways, okay, sorry. Now you can just click File and Save. You want to right click on Gorilla Rig, click Prefab, and then unpack completely. Okay, perfect. Now what you can do is change the position of your Gorilla Rig to 000, and you want to go onto these two spheres. You can turn off the mesh render if you want, but we're going to keep it for now. Your left hand controller, add a tag. You want to name it hand tag, just like that. Then give your left and right hand controller hand tag. Then on your left controller, you want to add layer and do left hand, and down here you want to do right hand. Okay, perfect. Then you can do on your left hand controller, left hand, right hand controller, right hand. Okay, so now this is our character. We've got his. So these are his two hands. Wait guys, sorry, I'll be back. Okay, right. Guys, I am back. So these are your character's hands. And we're gonna get on to building our map. You just want to click on packet window, go to your package manager, change this to Unity registry, and search Pro Builder, and just want to click install. Okay, and now once it's downloaded, you want to just X out of that. You want to click onto Tools, Pro Builder window. Now don't drag this, you want to drag the word Pro Builder, and I like to drag it next to the inspector. And click onto Pro Builder, or click into your hierarchy, right click, Pro Builder, and plane. Just call this map. Now you want to make this 0, 0, 0. Make sure your gorilla rig is again 0, 0, 0. Now that they're in the same place, you can just move this up to 0.7 if you really want to. It doesn't really matter. Well, as long as your gorilla rig is able to see a player. Anyways, you want to make, so can you see these grids here? They're off, now they're back. You want to make it this size, so it's size of 2 grids. So I'm going to do that. You can do that or a bit bigger. But anyways, now that we have done that, our gorilla rig, you can't really see him, but he is here. There he is. Now it's very bright, and this is our directional light. If we delete our directional light, it's darker. The directional light is like a sun. You can click File and Save. Now you want to right click and create a new folder. Just call this Materials, and go into this folder, right click, create a material, and just name it whatever color you want. For me, I'm just going to do black. Then next to albedo, click this box, change the color to whatever you want. And then on here, I'm trying to change the color of our gorilla rig spheres, aka the hands, just to a black material, just so I can see them. Okay, now back to making the map. You can select the vertex selection, and while holding shift, select all the corners. Okay, and then make sure it's in the middle. If it's not, just click onto center, or just click the middle while holding shift. But once you've done that, you want to just scale it in, just so you can make it a little bit more round by using this grey little thing. I'm going to push it down. Okay, like that. And now you want to select the 4. So there's 4 little points. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I want to select all of those on each edge, so like that. If you guys have another way of making a map, that's completely fine. You can use that. Anyways, now once you've got that selected, you can go into your scale and scale it in again. This will make it very circular, nice and round, just like this. Now that you've done that, you can go onto the edge selection and select all of the edges while holding shift. Only the ones on the outside. Just like this. Then you can click onto the move tool and click Control and E, or hold shift and move it up. So now you have walls. To move it to around there, Then make sure you're on center, not pivot, but center. And then extrude it out again by hitting Control E or holding Shift. And then I want to scale it using the grey box outwards. Go from a top view by clicking the Y up here. So Y, and then you can move around like this. Okay, anyways, you just want to make sure it's perfect, so you can move it like that, whatever you want. Make sure it's in the center, your little circle. That needs to be in the center. It needs to be symmetrical on all sides. Okay, and now that you've done that, you can click Control and E again. This time, move it upwards. Just like that. And then Control E once more. And then go to scale. This time scale it down. And move it upwards a little bit. That just makes it so now our players can't really escape the map, even if they get up these walls. They can't really escape because this is the... So now that we've got a basic map for our game, we've got the main area, we can have like a stump, and you have this other little outside bit, and walls, so perfect. That is how you guys make a Gorilla Tag fan game, well, the basics of it. Now there's one more thing you can do. You can go into face selection and you can select where you want all of your grass to be. So say you just wanted your grass to be here. You don't have to do this, but it's what I prefer to do. Makes it easier. So select that and then, well, anything that you want to become grass. Boom. You can click onto the Pro Builder. And if you can't like see anything, like it's only a little bit, I'm sorry, but you are gonna have to do it again. Okay, and then you can also just do down here if you want it. There. Okay, and now that we have done that, we can go into Pro Builder and go down and click Detach Faces, and then click back on the inspector and make this grass. And then you can make this stone, unless you want this little bit in here to be dirt. If so, just select it. Okay, perfect. And then again, detach the faces, and then you can call this dirt, and then just create an empty and call it map, and then drag stone, grass and dirt into map. Perfect. And you can close everything off, go to file and click save. And that is basically how you can make a Gorilla Tag fan game. Now there are going to be more tutorials coming, of course, so yeah, see you guys then. Peace out.